Oh yes, it's about time to get your grill on, guys. Today we're making my minted tandoori lamb chops. Just look how succulent and mouth-watering these look. They only take a few minutes. You're going to impress yourself with what you're going to produce today. That's right, in just a few seconds you're going to learn how to make these bad boys using one pan, my favourite kitchen gadget, and of course, as always, the most simplest ingredients. All of this in a second. Just a reminder to hit like and subscribe if you like the video today, guys. We've got loads more on our channel, and by hitting subscribe you give us a nice little pat on the back, let us know we're doing a good job, and it helps us to grow the channel. And remember, all ingredients and useful links are in the description below, so all you really need to do now is sit back, relax, let your mouth water and get into this recipe. And of course I'm going to kick off with the main ingredient, which is my lamb chops. Now these are sustainable lamb chops that I've sourced from my butcher. As you can see, they're gorgeous and pink, got a perfect bit of marbling, and it's got a nice bit of bounce, which lets you know they're absolutely fresh. Speaking of bounce, we're moving on to our marinade, and today I'm going to blend all of this up in my KENWOOD mini chopper. If you haven't got one of these, grab one. There's a link in the description below. They're about £20, an absolute bargain for what they do. So on with the marinade, and we're going to start off with about 1/4 cup of coriander leaves, that's cilantro for our American friends, 10 mint leaves, about 4 cloves of garlic, 3 to 4 inches of peeled ginger, fresh ginger, 3 or 4 green chilies, and now our spices: half a teaspoon of chili powder, same again of turmeric, and then half a teaspoon of salt. And then we've got one of our secret ingredients, which is arm jaw. Now arm jaw is mango powder. This adds a smoky sourness, so a great little addition and a tip for your Indian barbecues and grills, just like this. Half a teaspoon of the arm jaw goes in, and 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, which is going to add a caramelization. Now here's an ingredient that you've used to see me using by now. That's Kasturi methi, dried fenugreek leaves. We need about a teaspoon of that going in there. And then we've got a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and a last little freshen up, which is going to be a juice of half a lemon. Just squeeze this straight in on top of all the other ingredients. Watch out for the pips, I was not careful, as you can see. Now you can blend them up, we can take them out, whichever you prefer. Lid on and give it a nice good blend for about a minute. Perfect time to remind you to hit like and subscribe if you like what you've seen so far. Remember, there's some cool links at the end of this video, so stay logged. This is perfect, not too fine and not too coarse, absolutely great. Notice how there's a little emulsion in there. Now that's a tip from using this mini chopper. It emulsifies the oils with the waters and gives you this lovely spreadable marinade. Oh, remember, this is the best time to taste, so if you're happy with the balance, let's take it and move on to our meat. Generously tip the marinade onto the lamb chops. Now there's enough here for about another 5 or 6 chops. Remember, that amount of marinade will probably do about 15 or 16. Get both your hands in there, get really dirty, and get that gorgeous marinade into every last bit of these lovely lamb chops. These look perfect. Now you can cook them now, or you can put them in the fridge overnight to get the best flavour out of these. I'm going to go with the overnight option. Ooh. Well, good morning. Now while you've been snoozing, the marinade has been hard at work. Just check out the colour change in this meat. The smell is absolutely amazing. Okay, we're going to cook now, but before we do, I'm going to drop on a tablespoon of veg oil. Make sure you mix this in as thoroughly as you can, getting all over that luscious meat. Now this helps to ensure that our lamb chops will not stick to our pan. And today I'm using my cast iron griddle. These are fantastic for an even heat and gives you those luscious griddle lines. Now once you've got your pan, drop it on the heat and put the flame on full for about 2 minutes. We want as much heat to get into the bottom of this pan. Once you've done that, grab some oil, spread it on the bottom of the pan with a paper towel, then get a little sprinkle of water and splash it on the pan. Perfect. Now once you hear that, you know the pan is perfectly ready to cook on. Load them in one by one, give them loads of room, don't stack them on top of each other. We're going to cook these for about 4 minutes on each side. Now here's a little tip for some extra flavour and sizzle. Grab the half a lemon from earlier on and give it a good squeeze and drizzle the juice all over the lamb and the spices. This is going to help give you that lovely spicy griddle mark and bring a tang that will take these chops to another level. After about 4 minutes, start flipping them over. Just check out the mouth-watering glow of this gorgeous piece of meat. Give it another drizzle of lemon, and then you know what, go ahead and drop that half a lemon on the pan. We're going to use this as garnish later on. Now these have had about 4 minutes on each side. Just check out how succulent these look. Beautiful. Grab a plate and place them on there, and don't forget that burnt lemon. We're going to use that in a bit. Another stage to go still. So do the same all over again with the rest of your lamb chops and stack them up, pile them up high proudly on the plate, and grab that lemon and give it a good squeeze all over. I've got another sauce in mind. Should I tell you about it? Now, I'm not going to leave you hanging. If you want to know how to make this mint sauce, here's a link in the top right and in the description below. It's so simple, you'll love it. It'll take about 2 minutes. But for now, let's just enjoy what we've done so far. Oh yes, I know you're going to love these. Remember to make that mint sauce. It makes all the difference. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you in the next video, which is coming up now. Remember guys, hit subscribe and you'll always be up to date with all things cheeky. See you shortly.